Oh, Fhlip with it. I see you, Johnny. I see you, Gina. I see you. Celebration. Where you at, Deja? Where you at, Andy? Where you at, Deja?
Deja's engineering. This is Chris Denman. We've got Gina Yashere joining B-Phlat tonight, dancing into your hearts and minds. And guess what? That's Yamaneika Saunders. Live in St. Louis from the Mid-Coast studio.
Hey.
Tighten Up Tuesday. Well worth the wait. I'm Chris. I'll be the voice of God tonight. You'll hear some comments as well. We'll still do Ask Chris Easy. Don't worry. Gina, B, Yamaneika, Deja's the audio engineer. What's up, B?
I washed up. Out to my new hot flag. Oh, Chris. You're in the background tonight.
That's right. And we'll kill that music. You know what? When Yamaneika comes to town, she demands a little star power. I get it. Gina, you're the actual co-star tonight. B, you've got a hell of a show on hand.
Yes, the hell I do. This is what I call a celebration. See, this is how you do a build up to the 100th. Shout out to Yamaneika Saunders. Shout out to my girl Gina Yashere in the house. This is a wonderful surprise for me, Yami. I'm so glad you contacted Chris. I didn't even know you were still in St. Louis.
I just happen to have an extra date. Thank you, because you and
up.
Gina are enough. You know,
slide through. That's what we do on Tighten Up Tuesday. Yeah. And I can promise everybody before we get started, I will not be fucked up like I was last week on the Mighty Kind and smoking a blunt. Because I had the serious lean. I was all like, Chris, you like my eye lean? It was terrible. Because I was drinking 20 THC, 20 milligrams. Mm-hmm. Tonight I'm on the Banana Kush. Shout out to my sponsor, Mighty Kind. This is so good. I've been doing these. I had 24 cans last Tuesday. We got 6 cans.
Oh, wow.
It's ridiculous. Seltzer water. It's seltzer and it tastes like banana. Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
This is my first Banana Kush one. But this is 10 milligrams.
I need to send me
You should try it, Gina.
This is right. It's very good, believe me. And the funny thing is, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to Mighty Kind real quick, but I'll tell y'all that story when we get to the picture. Anyway, shout out to Mighty Kind. Of course, you know, if you want to get this, they do have regular seltzers, CBD level and THC, and they ship to anywhere. You know, if you go and you order and you put in promo Picasso's, that 15% goes to us. You know it goes to us. They'll pay for the show. Just pay for all the things that Picasso's do. So definitely tell people. I actually already had some people call my husband today about how to get the Mighty Kind because we had it at Dorney Park over the weekend. So that's a good thing because they was like, that shit is good. I was like, I'm telling you, it's very good. Like seltzer water. So shout out to Mighty Kind because I'm on it. Believe me, I am on it. Quick shout out to all my sponsors. The next flyer shows everybody. The next 2 actually shows everybody that's supporting us and giving us stuff and hosting us in terms of our Picasso 100 celebration in St. Louis in 2 weeks. I can't believe it. In 2 weeks, like 17 days, we will be in St. Louis kicking it for the kickback. And I'm so excited. And I'm just so thankful for Chris and Kransberg Foundation for bringing us in on this. Shout out, obviously, to Mid-Coast Media for letting us come in and do our thing. And we're definitely going to kick back. So shout out to Elevate the Good, Forbes, Barcode. Who else was on that flyer?
Hey,
I should be able to name everybody, but I'm not. People can read
can
it.
You hear me?
Yes.
They've said no marijuana at the festival this year, so sorry to hear that.
Okay, well, we wasn't having none of that under our tent anyway.
I thought B's head would explode. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, because we got all of that, Chris. You know, we got that on lock for the hospitality suite, our party bus, our everywhere else we go, and everybody else that's hosting us got a spot for us to smoke and set up.
That sounds like there's going to be shit at the event that they just said don't have no shit at the event at.
No, we have a separate event. Our shit is separate from what we doing on Thursday and Friday. Don't have nothing to do with the festival.
Well, how about I'm absolutely kidding. Bring whatever. Just be responsible.
I know he's absolutely kidding. But you know what?
I do want to say something before I let you all take over. Can you just quickly, I know you're jumping into everything, can you give people a little bit of background on how you know Yamaneika and Gina?
I will. And do you need to tell me to do that at a certain point, or should I? I was gonna do that.
This is 1,000% live.
Here we
This is
go.
why I love Chris, because he still tries to run this podcast like it's a radio.
Right now,
What you say, Gina?
what do you do? Like, he's telling you what to. Hello.
Chris,
Exactly.
please. They need to see your face. Gina needs to see why she shouldn't say anything else to you. She needs to take a good look.
Chris, I got it. I'm
Chris going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like emotionally, mentally, spiritually.
But you know, Chris, I'm trying to help pay your bills and my bills. You know, I got a big bill. I just definitely want to shout my sponsors out. I definitely am going to introduce them and tell how I know them, because they're both interesting hair stories. And I'm going to jump right into that. Is that okay with you, Chris Deasy?
Well, maybe we could talk about for another 3 minutes or so how you don't want to introduce them or you don't want to.
Well,
yes, let's dive in. I trust you. You're amazing. Have at it.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't say it. You take 3 minutes.
We've told our Genesis story, you and I, several times, but I think there's a lot of different angles to it. So I would be very interested in hearing it. But also, I just came in as a fly on the wall with two of my favorite women. Like, I just can't wait. I want to hear.
Sitting over there being Miss Deasy today. So today you're Miss Deasy since you Miss Deasy.
My credit rating went up instantly when I changed my
I bet
last
it
name.
did. And you might have to and since it did, you can donate to the show.
I sure can.
You can donate to our Picasso, not the show, our Picasso event. Your credit rating did just go up. Let us use your black card.
Yes.
We got a black card for Chris. We just take it to Walmart and reload it.
Oh, we can go to Target now. Walmart.
Well, yes. I just definitely wanted to do that. I'm going to show these 3 photos really quick because I want y'all to see how much I love Mighty Kind. I'm going to jump into my stories, get back to my shout outs, and I'm going to keep it rolling. Is that all right with you, Chris Deasy?
Yeah, thank you for asking.
And
And be sure to check in every couple minutes just to make sure
I will
that
definitely
I'm
check
happy.
in with
Thank you.
And out of respect for you, Chris, because you were so upset last week that I was fucked up. You was like, B, open your eyes. B, open your eyes. You're high. I'm only drinking this tonight. I ain't even smoking.
I would say the first 10 minutes of this show exponentially worse than last week. So you're good. You're good.
What? Did you say worse?
Did he say worse than last week?
Let me start producing the show. Let's do what you got to do. Let's go. I'm ready to hear it.
Let me show how much. What you say, Gina?
I said I'm about to introduce myself.
I got you. I just want to show my Mighty Kind. Y'all ain't gonna be coming on here. That's why I sent you the format sheet. How the show roll out.
That is the longest commercial for a weed drink I've ever heard in my life.
Thanks, Gina.
It's all good.
Well, that's because Gina don't like weed like that. I want it.
Wait a minute, and they about to get another shout out. Roll it, Deja.
Roll it.
Girl.
I needed this because I've been working on this Picasso event for a year.
I can't.
And me and Dennis haven't gone anywhere. Show the next picture. We went to Dorney Park, amusement park. It's a water park. And
Okay.
wait a minute.
You gotta show your little young man. Your young man. Look at him.
Got the gray hair now. It's out of order. But it don't matter. You can just show the next picture because I was on that Mighty Kind on. Oh, that's how I looked last week.
I can't believe you didn't invite me to Dorney Park. I love Dorney Park.
You were in St. Louis. Thank you.
You said last week. I'm in St. Louis now.
This weekend. I meant to say this past weekend.
Oh, okay.
Look. Let me slow down because I am sipping a 10 milligram THC. But yeah, that's how I was looking all day at Dorney Park, and I got on anything. I was very daring. I was high, and I was enjoying Mighty Kind because we couldn't smoke in there. So I was like, let me go and grab 2 of these seltzers, and I was good all day. So there you have it. I just love what I'm drinking, and so do other people. So I'm glad I'm getting some inquiries. So on that note, on Tighten Up Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen, let me just go ahead and introduce these 2 lovely ladies here. And I'm telling funny stories. They're funny to me. Who I'm going to start with? I'm going to start with Gina, since you're the guest. Me and Yami's been on TwoFunnyMamas together and all that. I'm going to start with Gina, this lovely lady that I met at the Montreal Comedy Festival in 2008. It was 2008. Wow. Yes. Yeah, it was. And you know what? It's one of those spots where we already know how many of us are going to be there out of the 500 people performing. So it's like when we see one or another, if you're walking around, you're like, hey, because you already know you're from America or maybe Canada. So I think we were outside. Or England. Right. So we passing. And I don't remember where we were talking, but it was kind of like we hooked up. And I was like, I can do your hair because you were running around trying to find somebody. I said, I got you. I said, bring your ass up to my room. And I hooked Gina up because she had just came from Australia. And you know your hair was looking like a duck ass in the back. It was straight in the front.
Yeah,
I said,
there's no black people. There wasn't no black people in Australia.
No black. I said, you my sister. You cannot go on stage. I said, it's only like 5 of us. I said, you can't go on stage like that. I said, come to my room. And I hooked Gina's shit up. And we've been tight ever since. I was like, we all got to stick together. And ever since then, we've just been super tight.
And you know what? You're the second black woman comedian that's hooked me up. I flew myself out when I was living in England. So I flew myself out to Oakland, California, to do that competition, the Bay Area comedy competition.
Oh yeah.
And I met Shay Sugar there, and it's the same thing. I was coming from Australia. My hair was raggedy, and she was like, "Baby, come, baby." And she relaxed my hair for me.
What you be doing in Australia that your hair be going down all like that?
Because it was hot. I was on tour for a month, and there was no black hair shops.
There's no black hairdressers.
At the time, my hair was straight, so I needed a.
Well, where the Aborigines at? They keep them so far off the map that you can't get a couple breakdowns from them.
They be doing perms and stuff like that.
But they didn't have that 4C hair.
Yeah, but my thing is, when that's the thing I don't like about natural, because if you natural, let's just go natural. With all this tucking and tying, bipping and bopping, it's a lot of work to do natural. If
it's not that much. My hair was straight then. I was relaxing then. I was doing so now this is way easier. All I do is get the clippers once a week, boom, 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 and just let that grow.
And see, at the time she had like 2 inches of new growth and straight hair on the top. I was like, oh no, I'm hooked.
I feel like I was there. Wasn't I also there?
No, you weren't there.
Well, you had your own moment in Sherri's house when I had to hook your hair up. When you came over there, I was like, oh, you can't go there with I'm good with hell no. Wait a minute.
No, listen, and I was in Los Angeles where there's people of color.
I said, girl, come to Sherri house. I got you right here in the back.
I couldn't believe it. The first time I met Sherri, we was borrowing her curling rods.
Girl, now doing her. I am good for that. Because I feel like that's a skill I have, like Shay, because she's a hairdresser. That's what she does.
Yeah. She
had a dope shop in Oakland area.
Yeah, that's it. She
outside the Oakland area.
Yeah, she took me to a shop.
I feel like when we're on the road, a lot of us don't know how to do our own hair. Everybody's not able. And if you're busy, you can't get everywhere and you can't let everybody do your hair. So believe me, I always got the shit. Dudes be coming to my room talking about B-Phlat, let me borrow your clippers. I'd be like, here, shit.
Yeah, now I try to do my clippers. When I get a little bit of regrowth, zip, 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 done.
And I like it. It looks nice on you. And then you ain't got to worry about that. That's just going to grow in and grow out.
Yeah, it just grows. I can wait. Like, I haven't had a retwist in like 4 months.
So it's interesting how I always have my point of view about how I meet. Nobody ever has their point of view about when they met me or what. I never heard that story, Gina. Like, other than you being in my room, like I never get the point of view of like how I come off when people meet me.
Yeah, you came on super friendly. So it was me, you. It was who else was on the show? It was another comedian. It was Vidal, Thea Vidal, Aisha Tyler. Yeah, and I was new to the Americas, so I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And I remember is that you guys were super friendly. It felt like a really nice vibe in the green room. We all hit it off straight away, and everybody went up and killed. And it was I just remember thinking, oh, this woman's really fun, friendly, and she's crazy like me. We gonna be friends.
Yes. And then we were like, oh, we're Aries. And your birthday is the 14th, right?
Oh my God, that makes so
And I'm the 16th. Yes. And then we love the same colors. We love the same everything. Yes. It's crazy. It's like we're kindred soul sisters.
Yes.
So what about you when you first met me? In Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. No, we met before Los Angeles.
We met when we were taping, when you had your blue hair.
Oh yeah. No.
When we were taping comics.
This
is not happening.
This is not happening. Oh yeah. Listen, you're right. We're right.
Yeah.
I always felt like I felt like the first time we met, I thought it was also in Montreal when it was like it was a bunch of black women that year. And then it was somebody was a black woman, it was a new face, and we was on an elevator together? You don't remember us all being in the elevator? We were like, how many black women are in this elevator? You don't remember that?
That's when we were in Atlanta.
No, it wasn't Atlanta. It was Montreal Comedy Festival. Let me go. I have not been drinking. We both, you know what? We had steak at that restaurant. You, me, and Gina. At that restaurant.
You got me fucked up because I don't eat steak and I don't even go to no steak restaurant.
You didn't have steak. We did, or I did.
Yeah, and that was like 2015.
I didn't go to Montreal in 2015. That wasn't me. And I know it wasn't me. It wasn't Montreal.
No. See, this is why I don't mess with Aries.
First of all, I've only been twice, and I know exactly when I went.
No. Well, then no. I'm gonna dig and get the pictures. You know what it is about No, you know what it is about Aries? Aries, my grandfather was an Aries too. I'm a Scorpio, so I have a little.
We ain't gonna have no show tonight.
We got a show. We gonna have a show, but I'm definitely gonna show you the times. You understand?
Yeah, you remind me of this because, first of all, I know me in steakhouses. I don't go in them because I don't like the smell of them. It's been a couple.
It was they had steak there. It wasn't a steakhouse.
Okay,
they had steak,
right?
And we were outside. It was, it was those two other women that was there too. The two black women that do some type of a sketch thing in Los Angeles.
Okay, so that was the year we were all there together. It wasn't a separate year.
So I was right. I was there the year that you met Gina then.
Okay.
No,
you remember?
That year that I met, this was later. I'd met B-Phlat years before at that point. I met B-Phlat in, what was it, 2008?
Yes.
2008.
B-Phlat is the reason why I use WhatsApp, because that was how I was communicating with her. So for some reason, it was WhatsApp with her.
And you're right, because the ladies from Los Angeles wrote
a group message.
And we got introduced to them through Gina.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all.
That was 2015.
Okay, well, listen. We'll argue off of this because I know the people at home like, what the fuck is happening here?
Black women,
right? No, we don't need Mighty Duck. No, Gina, please. I'm a I'm like a sensitive Scorpio who's being attacked by two aggressive Aries.
And you're right, Yamaneika, and you're right, Gina. And I forgot about 2015. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've been to Montreal 3 times. Mm-hmm. I forgot about
because look at me helping y'all out.
Kevin asked me to do that at the last minute for his. That's when he first started his portion of his show.
I'm trying Kevin Hart,
that's when he first started the first portion of his show that he does at the Laugh at the festival now. Okay, so y'all right. Okay. Oh, I should have never started asking this shit. It's 9:30.
I know. It's like 47 minutes. We ain't done shit yet.
We talking shit. We talking about the festival.
No, let's talk about all of it.
I'm having fun.
I've had a bunch. Listen, I've told my Genesis story with you. Everybody know. Here's a quick background in terms of B. When I first met B, right away I liked the energy. It was giving me a lot of like homegirl energy. You understand? Just like Gina said, and I like that kind of vibe because I'm also somebody just be getting to it, and so you get to it. And there's also a sense with you of no nonsense. You understand? So it's like you're not going to just, ain't nobody going to walk all over you. Funny, talented, beautiful, smoke weed like me, amazing. And anytime I call you, you give me some good guidance, you give me some good counsel, and you also are just a very humble person and party. Now,
actually, you know what? Oh my God, I just remembered. I never met you at Montreal 2008. I met you before that. When Alec, I met you through Alec.
No, Gina. Yeah, you met me through Alec at the French Cafe in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's before we went to
it sure the fuck was. And then you're right. That's been so long. I'm sorry, Yami. I just realized how long Gina and I.
Well, I met y'all both on the Amistad when Roots started. I wanted to say that because it's like it doesn't. I don't know because what's going on with y'all?
Because Chris started the shit. Chris said, "When B, tell how you met them." So we've been having this conversation. My fans are probably like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Of course.
And she ain't gave me no shout out. And I've been donating money. I'm looking at my cash apps.
Let's shout them out. But wait, B,
I am.
But hold on 1 second, because I got to say this about Gina, because I'm told you.
Yes.
I was stalking Gina for like 6 years before. I heard about her. I saw her. I said, oh my God, she's incredibly talented, funny. I was digging in her arsenal. She had a sketch comedy thing that she was a part of. These characters, very funny, a mother, all this stuff. I said, I got to meet this woman because she's incredible. And I just, me, if you're a comic and you're funny, I have to be like right up underneath you because that's where I live. And I kept missing her. She was like, oh, you heard Gina was here? I said, oh my God, I just left. This one. So when I finally got to meet her at Gotham Comedy Club, we were on a show together. Her and her beautiful, lovely wife, Nina, who I love, is just like super talented also and so sweet. Because I was on Gina like white on rice, okay? They didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Because I was really trying, I was about to propose to Gina, and I'm not even gay. So.
And why were you stalking her?
She's amazing.
Just to meet her.
No,
you just wanted to meet her.
No, I watched. Listen, I told you, B, you're funny, and you connect. You know how I connect with people who are fun, like funny. I enjoy comedy, and a lot of people run away from people who are funny because they want to be the funniest person in the room. I run towards people that are funny because that means the whole room, the show, everything is going to be amazing because everybody is working on all cylinders. Nobody is like lacking. And I thought it was very important to me, especially a Black woman in comedy. And I wanted to know, like, you from England, how this got started, her whole thing. And I just became a fan before I got to meet her. And then I got to have her as family. I mean, Gina's a super amazing person. And she also has encouraged me, has whipped me when she needed to, keep it real, all those things. So I'm happy to be. That's why I wanted to be here, not to even engage like this. I just wanted to sit and watch you guys talk because I knew it was going to be fun and engaging. I mean, the first 10 minutes of this, I don't know, family reunion.
She want to get all this in since she feel like she bumping head with two Aries. So we gonna let her, so her feelings, so she won't be up in her feelings. Chris, do we have any comments? I'm sure we do. I know I got a lot of Cash App dances to do.
Just a couple, if you'd like to hear a few, or
yes, I'd like to hear a few, and then I'm gonna do some Cash App.
The way
dances.
he said it, he's like, if you would.
I'm moving it around because I don't want to be in here all night, and I don't want. I mean, I know Gina's sharing her time with us, and so is Yamaneika.
Yeah, I got shit to do. Let's go.
She got shit to do, and we started a little late, and I just love that we're having this. It's a party. I don't know what everybody else doing.
Yeah, it's a party.
I'm spraying on my high flash spray, orange blossom. Thank you, Carlos. Elevate the good
hot flash spray. I need one. I'm dying.
You need to go to elevatethegoodshop.com and get you this. I have 2 of these. I keep them in the refrigerator, and they are the shit. And I love them. And like right when I feel the flash coming on, I spray it and it kind of calms it down.
Let me just ask you, what's the demo for this show? Black women going through perimenopausal shit? What's the demo for the show?
Teenage Japanese males.
I know men are watching like, what is happening here? I thought they was going to tighten some shit up.
We are tightening some shit up now. With that being said, I'm sorry, Gina.
What is in the spray?
It's an all natural. It's like rose water. It's all natural, and it's called orange blossom. But it's other stuff in it. She doesn't necessarily put out her ingredients all in it. Like she don't want nobody to steal a recipe.
No, I understand. But she should tell you what's in it when you put it on your body.
What says it? I can't read the shit. I ain't got my glasses on. All I know is it's good for me. Thank you very much, Yami. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and jump right in real quick to our 100th challenge since we're talking about it. And I'm shouting out all of my people who have been telling me to say their names because they donated $100. So I'm definitely shouting out Joanne Austin, definitely, and Michelle Baker, because they have been donating. All these people on this right, y'all see it? On my left side of the list, I'm keeping it like that. Those are the people that are in the $100 and above club. They stepped it up a notch. They was like, fuck it, I'm doing the 100 for 100. And I still love all our people that are doing 10, the 1,000 for 10, donating. You know, we're trying to get 1,000 people to give $10. We're working on it. We're getting closer to our goal. We're like $3,200 short, but we're going to make it. We got 2 weeks and we are getting there. So shout out.
Who do it?
Wait a minute, I didn't hear you. What'd you say, Gina?
Shout out to people who did it.
I'm
shouting them out. Michelle Baker just donated $100, and so did Joanne Austin. But I'm gonna let you know we got some people that came in on a nice level. I appreciate you, Doc Shu and Abby Thurlow. She's new. See, I love that. I know a new name when I see it. Shout out to Sherri Kelly, Joanne Austin, Brenda Robbins, Tina Gibson, always donating every week. And of course, Candace Perry, Kathy Lafer. You know, I got to give a shout out to Phyllis Smith and Levette. They're on my Cash App battle, and they neck and neck. And Phyllis going to stay at the top of the list. Ain't nobody going to be able to top what she been donating, because she been donating since April, making sure all her money stack up. She almost in the $1,000 club. That's all I got to say. Go, Phyllis. It's your birthday. And y'all know I got to do my Cash App dance.
Okay.
So thank you.
Now, is that Solange Knowles on there? Or what's going on with Solange? Who's Solange?
I want you to throw my song on, Days, just so I can show some love before I jump into my Flash Rag, DYK, and then show my Frugal Flip. And then we'll jump into Gina's stuff, and we'll be done. And make quick, ladies. Oh, wait a minute. I know I got a request. Oh, I got a request. Oh, the Scat Cat.
If you like the Scat Cat, Jane Tubman, the hotspot, hit $B-Phlat on the Cash App. Gina's Cash App in her now, I can tell. Yamaneika's thinking about it. Everybody at home.
Get your ass. Get your ass off my porch. Get your ass. Get your Miss Cat Cat. Get your ass off the porch.
Quick shout out to Stacy, Lena, Clara, Tanya, Veronica, MM, Missy Shue, Fab 540, Tanisha, Abby, Ms. Michelle, Pat93. Everybody's dancing along at home and excited to see B with her friends Gina and Yamaneika tonight.
It's a hot spot.
Why did B freeze on that?
I don't know.
All right, take the music down.
What's she done?
Why did B freeze on that? You froze on the hot spot, B.
Hit the hot spot.
Yeah, we see you hitting the hot spot.
Oh yeah, so we're getting there. I just love that everybody is participating. Believe me, like Sherri said, walk in faith, and that's what I've been doing. And I just know that it's all going to come together. Everything is set. Everything. When I say from tent to parties to food, I don't have to work on nothing. Now we're just working on logistics, making sure everybody knows what they're doing. We actually have a volunteer meeting tomorrow. So can you throw up that graphic real quick of the volunteer meeting? The volunteers get to meet the volunteers for the second time in St. Louis, and we've already sent out assignments and people have been signing up. So Chris is gonna be on the Zoom tomorrow night to answer any questions about assignments, because remember, we got people working the festival and people working my event. So the bulk of the work comes from the festival. So I know, like I said, if you're interested and you want to sign up and you're in St. Louis and you're listening, let me know. You know where to hit me up at frugalflip@gmail.com, because we can always use some volunteers. But for the most part, we're doing pretty good, I have to say. We have at least 27.
Oh, you know what this is? This is like when you up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and you flipping through channels and shit, and all of a sudden it's a damn infomercial. Because this is
that's what it is.
This is, if I hear one more thing about this shit, who are these people? They know where you at. Throw it up there. Niggas can read.
Don't worry about what we're doing on this show.
No, let me tell you something. Because
on here.
No. See, they go to Aries. See, that's what I wanted y'all to see. This is what I want y'all to see. That's the how Aries. Somebody gonna come late on the show and then I didn't come late. Who told you I came late?
When you sat down at 9:10, shit, that was late, wasn't it, Gina?
Are you gonna let me take the fall? Okay.
No. All right. So now you're Yamaneika through the infomercials, because everybody sat through our infomercials while we was talking. And I know you want to get to the flip, and we're gonna get to the flip.
I love seeing your stuff. You're so creative.
I know you do. We about to see my stuff.
Let's get to the flips.
But I definitely had to give that shout out, and I'm doing one more endorsement. I want to show Mugga's endorsement for our Picasso event, and then we're gonna go ahead and show Felicia's class. We moving right along.
Oh, I still have to do mine. I forgot. I keep forgetting shit. Sorry.
Yes, you do.
I know.
So
I'm sorry. We
show Mugga's endorsement. I'm gonna skip a few things since we're running a little late. I'm trying to end by 10:15. I'm jumping around. Thank you, Deja.
Hey y'all, this is Mugga. I just wanted to congratulate one of Philly's funniest and finest, my sister in comedy, B-Phlat, on her 100th episode of Tighten Up Tuesdays. Congratulations, sis. Have fun in St. Louis at your Picasso kickback. All the best to you. Peace and blessings.
Oh, thank you, Mugga.
She's so
I love her. And for people that may not be familiar with her face.
1995 when I first started doing comedy.
Please don't quote no dates. The way y'all put the dates up. Please don't start quoting dates.
She got brought over to England. It was her and Barbara Carlyle, and I was opening for them on the road. And we were trying, and we were on this tour called SWG, Sisters with Gag.
With gag?
Sisters with Gag jokes. Sisters with gags.
Oh, gag.
Yeah.
Like laughs, like.
I know what the fuck gags is. I'm just saying, why the hell would y'all say gags like that? And then you sisters with gags. How you gonna put some white shit with some black shit and try to, Who was that show?
It's European.
Well, then don't put sisters in there. Gags.
Oh, Lord.
You kill me.
SWV. Right?
Sisters you know what? With voices, yes. Voices and gags are two different things. Gags.
I like sisters with gags. I thought it was
no.
Cute. Anyway,
all, it should have been sisters Why are you saying sisters at all?
Because, my God, the band was called SWV, which stood for Sisters with Voices. So it was a play on SWG.
For these white ass people that they was going to know SWV like that, and it is not even SWV, it's SWG.
You know what? As much and as vocal as you are, I so hope that you do jury duty, Yamaneika.
I'm supposed to
and
do.
that you watch the news and you vote and you do all of that.
I don't watch the news.
Because you are so vocal, and we need you.
I know there's black people. Gina,
we were doing a whole black tour. It was all black theaters.
I get it, Gina, but tell me, how many black people in England, or since I'm taking Duolingo, in Terraria,
100-seater theaters everywhere.
Okay, fine. You ain't got to brag. What I'm saying is, do you think the word gag is what brought them to them seats? Gag?
Okay, here's the thing, Yamaneika. Obviously, you're from America, so maybe you.
I just said that she doesn't get what it means in England. In terms of the wordplay.
Now, see how the Aries are? I understand wordplay. My God. Do you think I have no idea? This is crazy. Look at the Aries.
Oh my God, it is crazy because y'all fucking up my show and I'm about to move on and shut all that down.
I know y'all gag me. Can we ask the comment section? Let's do a poll.
Yami is probably thinking gag in terms of like silencing a person and muzzling.
No. I understand what that gag
but we're gonna
can
move
also
on
influence jokes. Because I don't want
to unlike you and Chris sits well in that seat and reads comment. He don't be saying all this extra.
Let me get comments. Let me read comments.
Now I might have to make you trade space.
No. Let's read comments. I'll just give the questions and not get involved.
No. Hold on.
B-Phlat silencing black voices 1 week at a time.
No.
Here's the thing.
It was completely rational for me to ask about the word gag. Yes, it was. Without you guys trying to contend that there's something mentally
that
intellectually
whenever
wrong with me, and I don't understand what the word gag is.
You weren't asking a question, this was your face. Gag!
Right. Because Yamaneika is going to take it into a place of controversy.
That's always my face, Gina. You know that's always my face.
What do you mean gag?
What the fuck you mean gag?
All right. Do you want to talk about your favorite gags from the Smothers Brothers, or do you want to hear some comments?
Yeah, let's hear some.
I would like to hear some comments.
Where's the comment? I want to know if people actually watching.
They are watching, and don't nobody tell me how fat my arms look because Chris got me at a bad angle.
If your ass don't read the comments, I'm gonna have Deja mute Yummy ass's mic.
No, Yams within arm's reach of Deja. So.
Because I love her to death. Now, let's hear some comments right quick, Chris.
Kathy's loving it, says, this is great. MM's having a good time. Heaven Sent says, we need order. Joy says, Lloyd Hammersey, the shade of it all. Phyllis, I know gags are comedy bits.
Phyllis, I know that. I know. See, that's why I said don't say that because people think I don't know that gag means.
It's not that you didn't know that. Like I said, Yami, you always take things to a place of controversy, and then you get sensitive when we defend it. You was like black women and black women. Why would they say that with the black women? And black women got their titties out on the. You can't say shit about the black women with their titties out and the booty shorts on up here. On every fucking video.
You read me. You're right. You're right.
So that's why we were like, it's just the wordplay, Yami, and we know how sensitive you are. I was trying to give you that gray area, but your ass, well, you know why they gotta say that with the black women, and why can't it? And I'm like, Lord, because that's okay. And it's just look,
I got one to clear the palate.
You look at it like black. I look at it like green. I don't see shit but green. Sign my contract because it's in my pocket. Mm-hmm. Have my money. Mm-hmm.
So that's all I see. And she got.
There you go. So With that being said, I got to give a shout out to Kathy Layford because she
God.
just donated $100 to the Picassos. And if y'all didn't hear me, let me say it again while I sip this mighty kind.
Well, B, let me tell you something that's personal before we get into what we were supposed to be getting into 10 times already.
Here we go.
I was diagnosed at the tender age of 40 plus with Chris. You're not. This is even worse because I look fatter. Can you do the angle? Chris,
oh my God! Can we get to the fruit flips?
I was diagnosed with ADHD. And I think you need to go and talk to somebody.
I could have told you that the day I met you.
I could have told your ass that when I met you. I knew you had ADD.
I was like, this bitch
Wait a minute. What is going on with the camera?
Wait.
You didn't.
Why? I'm trying to tell B to go get diagnosed. How you saying it was?
Wait, first of all, you don't have to tell me to go get diagnosed because I've already been self-diagnosed. That's why I've been smoking weed since 82. Mm-hmm. Because if I did not, I would definitely be all over the place. And believe me, I know me. So that's why I smoke, because it keeps me smoking. And it's a natural medication. I ain't taking all that other Ritalin and all that other shit. I've seen my friends fucked up on that, hair falling out, looking crazy, and they still fucked up. So all I do is
mental health,
just write in my journals, smoke, drink a mighty kind, and keep it even Steven. Self-diagnosed.
Take your magnesium. That helps with the calming of your.
And that's why I eat bananas.
Yeah. All right. So
that being said, so now that we all know that Yamaneika has ADD, and she didn't have to tell nobody. They already figured that out on the show. Look at the shit she doing now. Put on makeup with no mirror, looking at the screen. We already know that.
I'm just saying, you know,
okay,
50 minutes
I'm sorry, Gina. I'm gonna let you talk because I can barely hear you with your mic.
Yeah, your mic goes in and out.
It goes in and out.
Well, because it's low.
Because it's going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it going in and out though?
If your proximity, if you're close to it.
I got one of these babies.
Tap
you can't hear me?
That's
yeah,
not,
why don't you
that's
keep
not
it
Oh, we surely can't hear you on that. That shit ain't even on.
Oh, it's not on.
It's not on.
I was going to No, I was
do we want to do a live tech?
Oh, see, that's why we have people come on early. While your ass was sitting in the background looking at the show.
And you lot were chatting, and I was going, I'm here, and you lot were just ignoring
me. And I kept saying, Deja, is Gina in or on the screen? And she's like, I don't see her. And then she asked Chris how to see her. I'm sitting and I'm listening. That's when we should have been checking your shit, and then you was knowing your mic ain't on.
You know, but the thing about it is when two Aries come together.
Oh my God. Here's my thing. We have to make sure we include Yamaneika in this conversation so she don't go off by doing shit like this, putting this lipstick on the side, and I want you to know it's right here.
I'm trying to figure out how
she ain't got no mirror. She over here putting makeup on. And I want you to get this.
I need to change
it. Start doing.
You have to change it, Gina, because you know what it is. You're low, and I was going to text you and say, "Listen, B's not
your level is low.
Isn't talk."
I know, but how do I do it?
All right, so
I don't know, but while you figuring that out, this is what I'm gonna do.
Tell me now, quickly.
And Yami can tell you because I don't know anything. Are you on the phone device or are you on the computer?
I'll call you, Gina, if I can get Yamaneika to.
Are you on your computer? Wait a minute. Everybody like, what the fuck is going on Tighten Up Tuesday? Gina, are you on the phone or a computer?
I'm on my laptop. I'm on my computer. I've got a full monitor in front.
Yeah, Chris had to talk to you about that. While we're doing that, I'm going to show Felicia's Hall's flash rag. Because I definitely want to give a shout out. Everybody's loving the new flash rags. And so am I. Because I love the new design. Look at that black, the Drip Diva. And thank you, Deja. If you want to go ahead and throw her, go ahead, Felicia. I see you at the gym getting it in. Shout out to Felicia Hall again for dropping us with that nice picture of her and her flash rags. And everybody who's purchased them so far and got their replacements rag, who's been sending me nice emails saying, "Oh, B, these are so plush." They are so right. They're nice and soft.
She
And
too
I
young for a
love
stash rag. There's no age requirement. I thought it was menopausal women.
were they for everybody for sweating. So if you're at the gym and you sweat, you want to be
I'm
the
gonna give
drip
you,
diva.
yeah. Do you make some in pink? You know I love pink, and I will
We
wear it at the gym. I will
we
have it.
got we have pink, but I took that color out, Yami. I'm sorry. Jackie Fabulous got the last pack with the pink in it. Because you know what? People were saying, like, when we wipe, we get a lot of makeup on them. I was like, you know what? We need a dark color. So it's red, yellow, and black. It used to be red, yellow, and pink.
Gina,
And
can
now
you
it's
check
red,
your phone?
yellow, and black. Sorry. All right.
Gina,
Sorry, Yami.
Gina, he's texting you. If you could answer the phone.
And I love see how this
You
is
know what
rolling
this
now that
is?
we're all calm.
I
And
just
Chris, you should have gave Yami one of the mighty kinds that's in the
do you
refrigerator.
have one?
Go find
You have
one,
a
because
mighty
your
kind?
ass need one. And while she doing that,
You say you
we
don't know.
moving on to the DYK. I'm gonna read it very quickly.
No, go. We'll talk
And of
about
course,
it.
y'all know I'm reading from Dr. Kim's lovely book that she sent me, I Too Sing America. So this is my quick DYK. Did you know? Shout, and it goes out to Anna Arnold Hedgeman.
Yes.
So we'll throw her photo up, and then we're jumping into the flip. Shout out to Anna Arnold Hedgeman, 1898 to 1990, first African American woman to serve in the cabinet of a New York City mayor, and the first woman and African American to attend and graduate from Hamline University.
Mm-hmm.
She was born in Marshalltown, Iowa. Hedgeman will be the first woman to serve as a New York City mayor, special projects coordinator on the Commission for Religion and Race. And she also recruited 40,000 Protestant churchmen to participate in the 1963 March on Washington. So shout out to that sister for being the first. She was three first. So first woman, first woman, first woman. So that's what's up. And first black, first black, first black. So she did it 3 times. So shout out to Anna Arnold Hedgeman. Yes. So now we're going to get to Yami's favorite part, because she loves what I do, and hopefully Gina will jump back on. I'm going to show you all what I'm doing in Mo Vita's house. And it is a lot of work. I have my cousin Jan helping me, and I had to do a live today because I told Jan, this is the 3rd day niggas been coming over there. And she live on an old people block. They know everything that's going on. I know the neighbors. So they pay attention. And Jan keep having motherfuckers pull up, bringing her sandwiches, nigga bringing weed. I said the weed man come one day, not every day. They can't be rolling up on the block, and she running out to the car. I said, Jan, we're trying to work. Stop with the nonsense. No more bring me a ginger ale. No more bring me a hoagie. No more bring me a Lucy. Get all that shit done in one stop. And quit having people running over here, because they probably think she moving in and gonna have traffic on the block.
Oh yeah, well, no, she's already got traffic. Got
traffic on the block, and we just there fixing the house. So I was like, we gotta shut this shit down. So with that being said, I'm showing y'all what I'm doing from inside out. So first I started with the door, and next week I'll just show more stuff, because I'm keeping this short, considering I know that we have 2 special guests on. So this is what the front door looked like. And I popped all that old shit off that Yami just said was beautiful.
No, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the bones of it.
Yeah, I like the door.
I hope you kept. I'll see what you did, but hopefully you kept what's happening in the middle of the door.
No, that's coming all off.
You took that? Okay.
All plastic. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it was? It seems like you could.
Yes,
okay.
I popped all that shit off the door. The next video shows you what I'm doing. This is my first stage. Tomorrow I'll be back over there working on it. We'll go ahead and show that next video.
The bones of that door is so beautiful. Yeah.
I took all it off, and I'm I gotta mud the holes, so I'm putting this type of pink joint compound on it, because it's gonna be sandy, and I'm gonna sand the door, and then when if you see the holes where I'm filling it, they'll raise out. That's when I'll put the glue in and lock it. So that when I sand it, because people are like, why you ain't do it first? Because it may not be necessary. It might be necessary on a few. But once I sand it and then paint the door, I'm going to prime it first and then paint it black and then do my line. I mean, paint it brown and then do my lines. But yeah, I'm going to make it really modern and pop because I took the screen off the front, had a old screen on it. And I was like, I ain't working with that. I just took that off so it could be an open screen. So this is what it looks like. I already pulled the carpet up and the flooring that was right there. And Jan was going around patching all the holes in the walls and nails. And so tomorrow we're sanding and caulking and, you know, smoothing all the walls and make sure it's ready for painting on Friday. The next photo shows my drawing of what I want this area to look like. So the floor is wood and I'm putting down a wood replica floor, like some laminate planks. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to paint the underlay of the door brown and then line it with the tape and then do black over it in a gloss. So it's going to really pop, and spray paint the knobs and the door knocker silver. And of course, you know, the walls are going to be white, and just keep everything white with just the black pops here and there. But yeah, I just want to make it a little fresher in there since it's older.
So the floor is going to be wood?
Wood. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Beautiful.
So the next photo shows the railing area.
Okay, we're going to get the railing. We're about to get the railing area.
We're going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
that's
the stones that I popped off the wall, I was that's the dude that cleaned the carpet first, and then I was like, pull that shit up, it's still stinking. Was
he Dick Van Dyke and fucking Mary Poppins? Chim chimity chim chimity chim chim jimmy.
That's old school.
Poppins family. Gina is back on. Gina's back on. The audio is not quite right, but she's back, baby.
Okay. Well, on the stone wall that you'll see after this, there was a piece. There's some stones that Buddha wants me to put on this wall because Movita did this. So he wants to keep something in the house that reminds him of his mom. So he's like, don't cover that wall. She would, be heartbroken because she learned how to do that and never finished it. So I'm going to finish it and then paint it white. So my next drawing just shows how I'm going to pop the steps in black, the door, and just, make everything white. So I'm looking forward to everybody coming over. 8 people are coming to help paint on Friday and Saturday. So we're having a paint party both days just to finish up. And then when they leave is when I'm doing the door, putting down the floors, all the last minute stuff. You don't put the floors down, while they're painting because they're going to fuck them up. So there's going to be paint somewhere. I'm just going to make sure I do those parts, which will probably be done on next Monday and Wednesday. It'll definitely be done because I got to clean the house and everything. So I think the next photo shows that wood awning that was up over the window, and I knocked it down because it's ugly and it was a lot of work. So the next photo shows me banging it off the window sill. I'm trying to move through these quickly since it's 10 o'clock because I want to show Gina's stuff. So this is me up there banging it off, just getting that down so I can fix it and patch up. And the next photo, I think the next one is a video that shows me getting them damn stones off the wall with my crowbar. It's a lot of work banging those things off, but I'm only banging them off where I need to put my studs. I ain't banging all of them off. I'm just chipping some of them off. So let's watch the next video and you'll see exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. All right. That shit was hard. If you're looking at this project, I am framing out this wall. As you can see, you got a wood up. Got to get some more wood. This one isn't on there. But I'm building a wall. And I got to get this dry. I need to take this down for the shit fall. But as you can see, this piece, the piece at the bottom, and then it's going to be a long piece, obviously, to go up here to the top. And then I'm putting 4 more beams in the middle. So the thing about this wall, because I know the gentleman moving in, he has to put up like a 52-inch television. Once I put all the beams in, I'm going to put the center beam here. And then I'm going to take a piece to anchor because I know he has this heavy television. So say, for example, if this beam were in the middle, and it will be at some point, I have to do another beam just like this. 2 short ones in between, just so when he anchors the television, it'll be reinforced. So you don't have to worry about this back wall. Because remember, you will not see this. Once these beams go up, we're going to buy 4 slabs of drywall, slap them right up here. It's going to be a whole new wall. but we'll know where the beams are because when you're doing a house, you're supposed to put beams 15 inches apiece. I mean, 15 inches apart, so that you know where the what do they call, like when you're looking for the studs in the wall. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to show that.
How come you the only one doing shit?
Because this is what I do, and I can't explain to people what I'm working. And people be like, how you do that? So I do it and have people assist me. And then I bring people in at a point where they can help. Does that make sense? Because a lot of this stuff I wasn't really trained in. It's just all trial and error. And I've been doing it so long. So it'll come to a point where, like with Movita's walls being concrete and not plaster, her walls have like a concrete. Most firewalls in between these row homes, you know, they're like 2 feet thick in case the home catches on fire. So some are stone and some are like plaster and stone. Her shits are stone. So I had to get different kind of nails. And I'm thanking Ariel Bell for my Dremel because I'm definitely using the Dremel, and I'll be showing people tomorrow how I'm going to be making radiator covers, real modern and nice to cover all the radiators.
I need an air conditioner cover, and I've not been able to get one.
I'm building dope radiator covers for her, a ton of them. So that's
so you can't get into air conditioners. How far away is air conditioners from radiators?
It's funny because I'm going to show how I'm putting the air conditioner in the window and stabilizing it and making it look really nice. Because right now it's just taped in with duct tape and it look a hot fucking mess. And I have a really it look a hot motherfucking mess. And I know I have a really cool way that I know how to put air conditioners in when people don't have the accordion sides, if it's old school, that come out.
Those air conditioners that are picture frames. It's a picture frame.
Yeah, they're flat. They're on the wall. They look dope as hell.
Yeah.
And they're air conditioners. You can, I don't know if you can change it to be a different picture.
I don't know. I saw one for the first time recently, and I was like,
on it. I've seen those. They high as hell. So yeah, that's what I'm doing in Movita's house. And I'm working on every room, including the basement. And like I said, I have this week and next week to finish up before the dude moves in. So with that being said, y'all know this is a DIY show. And this is the time that we normally end. So Gina is probably going to take us right out into our 10-15, 10-20 schedule. Yes, it's on you. We did start late. So we've actually been on almost an hour because we started at 9:10. So it's 10:10, and I think we're doing well. Although we had a lot of great camaraderie early. How you doing, Yami?
I'm blessed.
All right, how you feeling?
I feel amazing.
Okay, did you go in? Oh, shit. Shout out to Kathy Lafer. I don't know if I said it already. She jumped in the $100 club.
Oh, yes, Kathy.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh. We gonna do it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We
gonna make it.
Thank you, Picassos. I love this. I love that we're getting there. And I can't wait till we get to St. Louis. And Yami and I are going to talk after this show about what she's doing. Yeah. And I don't know if Gina's busy or not, if she wants to come and join us.
They are $751.45. No, thank you.
What is?
These picture frame fans.
Oh, yeah. I told you they was expensive.
They look good, though. Anyway,
they do look good. That ain't in my budget. Yami, you know what? It's our time to let Gina shine. And y'all can talk about that damn air conditioner later. Gina, it's your... I want people to know up front that I apologize to your ass twice for leaving off your remodel of the bathroom that I love, that you had just fucking remodeled. So I'm angry that I did that. But I wanted them to see just that. First of all, they got to see how fly your color scheme is. They're not going to be shocked. But let's go ahead and talk about your whole remodel when you bought your house and how you were very instrumental in designing shit and making sure, like me, how we write shit out, draw shit out, and then bring it together. I'm off the screen. Give Gina her.
Talking. All right, so this is I bought a few houses. This is the latest house that I bought. It's in Los Angeles. That's what the deck looked like originally. It's a decent sized deck. I bought the house because the view is up on a hill. The views are spectacular. But my missus was like, I need a pool. So when we bought this house, I looked at that deck and I was like, that's a good sized deck. I can get a pool in there. So I drew out some pictures. I took it to a pool company and I measured the deck and I was like, I think we can get a nice little lap pool in the area. And the price was right. So as soon as we moved into the house, we started work on the pool immediately. So we moved in December 2020. The pool was complete July 2021. No messing around. We started work immediately and made sure, because you had to get permits and do all of that stuff and pull up all the deck and dig the hole for the pool. It's a lot of work. So anyway, can we skip to the next picture? Because that picture's kind of dry. Where are we? Hello? I'm just talking. Am I talking to myself?
I hear you. Be paid.
All right, so this is where they started digging the pool. So the decking on the side was some weird Trex, which is kind of plasticky decking. We didn't want that, so we ripped the whole deck up eventually and replaced it with Mangaris wood, which is like a dark cherry wood. But this is where they started digging the hole for the pool. Next picture. This is when they dug the hole and then they started putting in the piping and the tubing for the water. At the top end where you see the pipe going across, that is the hot tub. So there's like not a hot tub, it's a hot tub, right? The jacuzzi hot tub. So it's a jacuzzi hot tub, long lap pool, and a little bit at the end, the party end. So that's when they started laying the foundations of the pool. Next. So that's when the guys started plastering the pool. I chose all the stone that went in. I chose every color of every tile. And basically they had to come in and plaster it. It took it took a few weeks. The whole thing was done in about less than 2 months. Next.
Amazing.
That is the completed pool. That railing alongside the pool is gone now. We took down the railing. So if you come to my house, if you're drinking too many of them weed drinks, you're falling over the edge into next door's garden because that railing is not there anymore. That I took down that fence. I wanted the view to be uninterrupted. So that's the completed pool with the Mangaris wood all around it.
Nice.
That's
Look
the
at that.
view. That's the night view pool. So yeah, pool, everything works off my phone on the app. I'm a gadget freak, so I can get on my phone. I can change the colors of the water. Say it goes red, it goes blue, it goes purple. I can do a disco light feature thing on the lighting. I can control the temperature of the pool, everything from my phone.
That's nice.
That's beautiful.
That's
I haven't
cool.
been to the new house yet. I was at the other house. It was gorgeous.
Now this here is originally, I sent you the pictures of the entire front room. But anyway, the whole living room area was a very large area and there was a bit of wasted space at the back of the living room. So we knocked up a wall where that barn door is. That wall was not there before. We knocked up a wall and added a half bathroom. And then I designed this barn door because I'm very much into geometric shapes. So I designed that barn door. I didn't make it myself, so I'm cheating. I did put the door handles on. That was about it. But I designed it.
You designed it.
Had it made, yeah. I drew a picture and I was like, this is what I want. And this is the color I want. And then I had it made. And so I knocked this, that is a half bath. So if you go to the next picture, you'll see the half bathroom. So I see all these house shows on HGTV. I don't understand how people could afford all these expensive ass designers. So we went on Overstock. That's an old school locker that we bought. And we decided to make that our, what's the word? Vanity. Yeah, so that's the old school locker, that yellow locker, the school locker. That stone bowl we bought from an artist on Etsy who makes these bowls. And we were like, well, we want you to put a hole in it and make it into like a basin for us. That's a beautiful stone bowl. And then the faucets, we just got 2 pipes.
I love that.
From a hardware store. Those are hose bibs. The faucets are actual 2 hose bibs. So those hoses and the whole thing cost us $90. The school locker was like $150. The bowl was like $190. So that whole bathroom we made for like $500, and it looks like a designer bathroom.
Yes, it does, and that's why I was like, Gina, you have to show that because I love how I love how it's industrial and at the same time it's artistic.
We went sort of it's kind of got a mid-century modern vibe, but with some industrial pictures. So, have you got another picture? What's the next picture?
I do. Oh, and of course, I love that sign and that door.
This is my front door. So this is my entryway. Now, when you open the front door, you are in the front room. There's no kind of hallway or anything. So I designed that divider there on the left. There's a wooden divider. I designed that, and we made that and put it up. Have a little separation between the front door and the living room, which goes to the left. And then we made like a little mud area or a sort of a hanging area for coats. And that bench is actually a shower bench.
That's what's up. See, that's why people need to know. That's why it's called a flip. When you do things yourself and you just reimagine them and just you know what, you'll put it in the hallway instead of in the shower. Yeah, because I didn't want a big bench there that would take up too much space. So that bench is a shower bench that is on a hinge, so it flicks up when you're not using it. So it's flat, flush against the wall. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shower bench and make that the door bench, and it flips up and down when we're not using it. Yeah, so that's
what a beautiful. I haven't seen that home yet. I saw your other home.
It's amazing. And she's done more shit in it since. Beautiful. So Gina, that's why I love it.
Bathroom, but we'll have to do that next time.
Why?
I know. I'm sorry. I told you I took a nap. And I woke up at 7.
Oh, well, you know what? Let me say this. I think it would be better for you to come on again and have that, and just the two of you guys, because here's where I made a misstep. I love Gina and I love B and I love hanging with them, and Tighten Up Tuesday is really about showing what can be done with spaces, and what you showed, Gina, was so incredible. And I've seen your eye in different homes that you have, and you do have a lot of homes. It's just amazing. And B, I'm looking at that thing back there with the woman that looks like she's in the shower being stabbed. You guys all have
my bathroom door.
Yeah, you have this spirit. I didn't need to be here today.
Yes, you did.
That. No, I did not. I did not need to be here today. I will admit that.
No,
because no.
No, you had to be here. We just needed to start talking here.
Yes.
And stuff
this is what we do. And then you two, first of all, yes, this is us on the show. You have to be here. We're not on stage. You know what I'm saying? We being us. So you had to be here because you're you.
I wanted to see that pool. We should have seen that pool. Gina, I didn't know. Like, B, this is all. I know B was so happy. That's
so much more to see. There's so much more to see. There's so much more to see.
And see, that's why I love Gina, because I know she's going to come back on. Even before she gets super busy after the writer's strike is over for all of us.
Before the strike is over. When that strike is over, then I'm back at work.
I know. So that's why we're going to have to get you back on. But I am just so glad. Yeah, I mean, you know how we are. This is how we do. We all sisters, all love. And this show wouldn't have been the same if you weren't on it. We're celebrating. We're celebrating 98 episodes, and I just wanted to make sure it was dynamic for all of my Picassos that are watching. And how you feeling? Did you get a Mighty Kind yet? Yeah.
No, he does. He's not. I hope people send in pictures of what they've done, because to that bathroom for less than $500, I would have never thought you utilize Etsy, and he put the hole. So when he put the hole in the basin, did you measure it because you knew what the fault? How did that go?
No, I just said give us a standard plug size hole, and we'll buy the stuff that goes with it. And then we just bought the plug. We bought all the bits that make it work, and had our contractor put the piping through and attach. Yeah, we turned the end of the living room into a bathroom. There was no bathroom there. We literally ran a pipe underneath the house from the bathroom down the hallway and built another half bath. Because when we were building the pool, I was like, I don't want people coming from the pool and then having to run through the house dripping wet to our bathroom.
Yeah.
So I was like, so I turned the end of the living room into that half bath. So now it's right next to the pool. So you can come in from the pool and go straight in the bathroom. You can change there, come out and in that yellow school locker, we keep all the pool towels now. So when you come out and swim, you can just grab a towel from there. So when you come, you'll see.
I can't wait to see. I mean, I can't. That pool looks so incredible, and I just wanted to ask, when you move the railing, because that is an incredible view, and that makes sense. What about your babies? Because they're still kind of small.
Right, so it's not. It looks like it's a drop off to nothing, but it isn't. There's like a grass slope that goes down, and then I have a fence all around, because I had to build a 6-foot fence all around the house, because when you build a pool, to get the permit for the pool, you have to have a 6-foot fence around the perimeter of the pool so that no kid can climb over from somewhere else and drown in your pool. So, so there is landscaping. It looks like a drop off to nothing, but it's not. There's another house below us, and there's like a slope, and we've got that landscape, and we call that shit hill. That's where the dogs go do their business. So they jump off the edge and go do their business down there.
So is it somebody living in that house down right under you now, or is it still empty?
Our neighbor is never there. He comes every 3 weeks, hangs out for a day or two, and then leaves. The house is in a state of disrepair. He can't afford to fix it. So we're just waiting for when he's ready to sell. I'm just saving my pennies so I can buy that.
Get it. Okay. It's nice. And
then I'll have that either as because when my family come and stay, I don't want them staying with me. I don't like too many people in my house for too long. I like my space. Like when my brother came out with his wife, I didn't let them stay with me. I rented a house down the street. I was like, go stay there. You can come up and see me every day. So I would like to buy that house, and when people come to see me, I go stay in that house next door. You're here, but you're not here.
Makes sense, like a guest house.
I
gotta give a shout out to Caratrella Woodbury. I hope I said your name right, girlfriend. Thank you for the $100 contribution.
She gave it tonight?
Yes, we are getting a lot of new names in, a lot of new Picassos. I've never, because I can say everybody's name. People know for 2 years I know everybody's name. It's Caratrella Woodbury, or Caratrella. Thank you, Caratrella. I hope I said it right. You know how they get in the comments and they let Chris know if I'm doing it right or wrong. This was a wonderful show. I actually I meant to say it up front, but we got thrown off to ask about an Ask Chris Deasy or Irks and Works. I was irked earlier. I already said my work. I told Jan quit letting motherfuckers come over here to Movita house because I'm irked by the work is y'all ass ain't coming over here no more. Have me looking crazy. So, but we don't have a Ask Chris Deasy unless Chris has one in the comments that they may have.
I'm sure we can get a couple popped up. I don't know. Let's see if we can't get one in just a second.
I'm gonna go ahead and
easy, but I've got to take a shit right now, so I got to go.
Maybe we'll just jump to the flyer.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I get it.
For the last 15 minutes, I gotta go.
Can you smile for a photo, Gina?
We know we love you, Gina.
Yamaneika,
yes, I'm so glad you hung with us this whole hour and a half.
Look at the camera. Great work, everybody. One more. Oh, that thumbnail. What a thumbnail. It's going to be great. We want to read your flyer. Let Gina get out of here.
Gina, go do your business in your beautiful home.
Thank you,
Michelle. I'm out of here.
Thank you, baby.
Bye, Gina.
Thank you so much.
Gina Yashere. You can follow her on Instagram at Gina Yashere. What do we have flyer-wise, B?
I just have my show, which is Sunday at the Stress Factory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's going to be a long one. I better call Talon because I want to know where I am on that show. It starts at 7. Yeah, I ain't trying to be in there all night.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you about it?
Well, go ahead, Yami. What were you going to say?
It's so many people back down memory lane.
Exactly, and that's why I want to know.
Tommy Too Smooth.
Face
Man. Oh my God, I remember Face Man when I was a kid. Talent.
I don't even. It's somebody on there I don't know, but all I want to know is where I'm going to be on the show. Hopefully in the middle, so I can go home.
Well, you're going to have to be somewhere because it's looking real sausage fest up there.
Thank you, and I'm so not trying to be last.
Okay.
Yeah, not at all.
You done jokes about mortgages and baby mamas and.
Well, I know I'm having a good time because I love Brooklyn Mike. I just think he's hilarious, and of course I love.
Oh yeah,
talent.
Brooklyn. They all know. I don't. It's only like two I don't know personally, but this remind me like when I first came to New York, and I used to do a Boston Comedy Club, which was around the corner from the Cellar. You know, it was called Boston Comedy Club. It was in New York, and it was underneath it was this place called the Bag It In. And we used to try to do Get On, because before talent would do his show, the main show, they would put on like 3 new jacks, and then you know you ain't got no credits on intro, no nothing. You just got to try to entertain these people, and they let you fail. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can get better. So you know what I'm saying? It's like people like, who the hell is this?
That's how you got to do it though. That's why I love New York.
Yeah.
They not LA. They're not gonna just be clapping.
Oh no!
Like, oh my God! Shit, they be
They're
like,
what? No, this is not. I've heard people tell people this is not for you. I've heard people tell people from the audience tell people this is not your career.
And that's why I tell people, if you can make New York audiences laugh, you can make anybody laugh. Because they be like, yo, get off the stage. Yo, where you come from? Where they do that at? They be saying crazy. They be like, yo, ma. They be saying crazy shit to people on stage.
They be like,
October 20th, I'm in Florence, South Carolina.
Okay.
Me and B-Phlat and Beverly Perkins and Frugal Phlip, all 3 of us.
And now this ain't nothing but vaginas. I mean, can we?
Right.
Again, it's a 5-woman show. B will be taking 3 of those spots. Why did they put you 3 times on there?
I don't know, Chris. I have no clue. I was like, why did they do that? I don't know. That's the first time I've ever in my life, out of all my flyers in my scrapbooks, that I've ever seen me on the flyer 3 times.
What else they got you on the flyer?
I think it's part of B's
Girl,
new
that's
contract.
me on the flyer 3 times. In the orange. At
oh
the top,
my God.
And at the bottom.
My God.
Bitch, I know you see me at the bottom.
I saw you at the bottom, but I saw them other 2, and it didn't even dawn on me that they just throwing you up there like you survivor of breast cancer.
Thank you, girl. They got me on that motherfucking 3 times.
Okay, what you
like
breast cancer mascot?
I'm a cat with 3 lives.
Child, I would tell them tone this breast cancer awareness month down with my pictures, because I don't want no spirits thrown around that. And shout out to anybody who has breast cancer, because that's one of the worst things that can happen. And a lot of women have lost their lives. Please make sure you get your breast exam, and I need to get mine. It's been a while because of COVID. I didn't know we
just jumped from that to a PSA announcement. I thought we were talking about the flyer. You went in quick. That's that ADD. But I like your style.
Well, now we have to let people know about the breast cancer, though.
I know, because I definitely do my breast exams in the shower once a month. Because I need it. And then if I don't do it, dentist does. So it's great to know.
Oh, you don't go to see somebody every year?
Well, yeah, when I have to go get my mammogram. But you're supposed to do a monthly. You have to do your monthly breast exams in the shower. Did you not know that? We'll talk about that. You're supposed to do that whole thumb thing. Especially like right after your period, then that's a whole not Tighten Up Tuesday motherfucking conversation. You talk about menopause. I'm about to scoop you on the breast on your monthly. I don't look this bad.
Do I look this bad in person, Chris?
No one thinks you look bad. You look great. You look great.
No, I don't.
The orange was popping. A lot of compliments. Chris, you guys just talked over each other so much. I didn't get to read how much everybody loved
you. This is please.
And Chris Easy enjoy themselves. I don't know where the hell, how they just got on her. How do I look?
I look bad, B. I look
no,
bad.
You don't, Yamaneika. They ain't got shit to do.
You're getting yelled at in the live chat now, Yamaneika. People disagree with you.
They but I'm telling you how I look frumpy. My arms look a mess. This angle is not it. I appreciate them trying to be kind to my spirit.
What is the angle? Yamaneika, this is what kills me about motherfuckers that are insecure, don't feel good about themselves. They be like, get me on my good side, get me on my angle. What's the angle? Get the angle. We're gonna get your angle before we get off here, especially for the picture. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't
you
it.
A podcast looking at the ceiling.
That ain't it. Where your angle? I want you to get your angle where you feel like you look the best on your small side, where your arm don't look thick. All that.
Those billow dresses on. And it's not catching my cleavage properly. It just looks very matronly. I thought I was going to be able to go home and change into something else.
And all we see is from you up here. We don't see all of that. So.
But the finer things in life called me away.
You sound like the Picassos that's big and said, I don't want to wear the yellow shirt because I'm gonna look like Big Bird in your Picasso
It's
shirt.
not even about big.
I'm getting that in my DMs.
No, I was.
No, but I'm
Listen,
just saying it don't
I
matter.
saw
You look
Beyonce last
amazing no
night
matter
in
what.
St. Louis. Every woman
Yeah.
there was cellulite, gut, butt
Here's
out,
my
and
thing.
happy. I'm happy with it, but let it look good. I know I'm a big
But
girl.
that's my
let it look
point.
good.
You
I'm also
wear
working out. You know,
you wear things that I would never wear because I love you stay in color, and I'm the one that's insecure. I'm always wearing black or something because I'm like, oh, my little gut, oh, my flabby arms. And I love that you celebrate. You fuck what Lizzo been doing. You been doing it. Celebrating big and beautiful and colorful. You don't try to hide.
No.
You know, you'll throw a lime green cat suit on in a minute. And that's why I fucks with you. So don't be sitting up in here talking about, oh, y'all didn't get me on my good side with my purple bra on and my orange dress and my green drawers.
But you know what? You brought me back to
but
reality.
It's all good.
You brought me back
It's
to
reality. Exactly. And everybody know how you get down. So as long as you feeling sexy with your lips tooted out, we're going to end the show on that note. While you on your Zoolander, I'm going to go and get my spray. And thank everybody for bearing with us. Actually, we ended 15 minutes later than we normally would with this crazy ass show that we have.
I'm glad that we had it. Thank you.
Yes, we have. Next week is our 99th. Our 100th episode is in the works. And then we're in St. Louis on the 7th. The 100th episode falls on the 5th. I think it's on the 5th, or is it the 6th? Yeah, it's the 5th. I'm rolling out. I got to pack, get to St. Louis. Yami, I'm hoping that you can join us.
A lot of people asking if Yamaneika is going to come to St. Louis.
See, I just said that because we was talking about it last week, and you up there bullshit about.
Yeah, a lot of people in live chat.
I want that last room.
I know, I do want it, and at the On Guard, it's amazing. But here's the problem.
Okay.
Next week I have to go to Las Vegas, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna be gone for a week. My baby, my Brooklyn, my little baby, he's got to see a cardiologist. He may have had a blood clot. It's a lot of stuff. So I feel guilty being away from him like
that
this.
long.
So that's why I wanted to talk to you. So if we can make it happen and I can get him to see a cardiologist and all this stuff before I have to do that, then we'll do it. If not, there will be something with you and I in St. Louis because I have to come back to that hotel. I love it. I love the space
Isn't
here.
It bomb?
Yes, everybody here. Chris is, surprisingly he's normal, and everybody else here is just like super dope. They got some black women here that really look good. I'm just like, okay, I see how they, you know what I'm saying? They gorgeous.
You ain't.
So I was surprised. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot St. Louis be getting down. So
St. Louis gets down. We do it. We like Chicago. We hip. Yeah. We that midway point. We the stopping point. If you want a little fresh kick to whatever you're doing in your life in terms of your fashion or whatever, you can come to St. Louis and get a twist on it.
Yeah.
Because we do everything with a twist. And on that being said, Chris, I guess we're going to go ahead and sign off. I want to thank all my Picassos for joining us for our 98th episode. And make sure y'all show my Mighty Kind logo before I go off. Because I want y'all to go on and order these. This banana shit is good. Banana Kush. And look, I drank this whole can. I'm not as high as last week. Not at all. This is just 10 milligrams. Not the 20. So make sure you order you some Mighty Kind. Look through the website. Check out all their different flavors. The regular seltzers. Like I said, if you don't partake in the CBD or THC, you can just drink the regular. And I like to mix them with cranberry juice and ice, just so people know if you want a little twist on it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like to drink like straight Perrier water or like Pellegrinos unless they're flavored. So I do want people to know that these shits are good with cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm going to order some when I get home.
You should make sure you go and put in Picasso.
Absolutely. I will.
Absolutely. On that note, we're going to end tonight. I want to thank you, Yami, so much for coming on the show. Anytime. I don't give a fuck how much we get into it and you have an episode or not. I can always help you get back there. And I'm going to send you some Mighty Kind so you can be on that.
No, let me buy it so I can get your 15% to you.
Okay, well, but if you know, I can send you a couple cans if you want some samples.
No, you
just
always
to try
take
it out.
care of me. I'm gonna put money out.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, ma'am. And of course, I just want to thank Gina once again for coming on. Don't go nowhere, Yami. We're gonna end. Because we got to take a picture after this, so don't log off. Oh, shit, you there. I'm talking about don't log off.
You're good.
I'm right here. I
You're
can't
in
go
the
anywhere.
studio. I just want to thank all my Picassos because they know, and all my fans, just everybody watching, because they know how excited we are and to get to St. Louis. And I just want to thank everybody that's helping us get there. It's amazing. It's been an amazing journey, and we're almost there. 2 weeks, we in there like a booty hair. Oh, where my music at? Where my music at?
Hey.
I'm about to break it down. Oh, listen to them noises. That ain't nothing but work.
Hey, hit it, get it. Come on. Hey.
Oh, that was a crazy